Stay Leveled Up. This is your boy Stay Leveled, back with another one for you. Back into this new season. Today we're going to be talking about what makes a man low value. I think a lot of people think, and men think, that their value is based on how much money they're making. It is not. You could be making six figures and still have no confidence and be considered a low value man because you don't have the mindset. Your mindset is not right. You can't rely upon the money to feel worthy of just talking to a woman. It all comes down to your mouthpiece. Your charisma is what is going to differentiate you from other men. It doesn't matter how much money you're making. If you're all in the same club or bar, what's going to differentiate you is how you talk to this woman, how you carry yourself, the mindset that you carry when you walk anywhere. It's all about carrying on good conversation. 80% of getting a girl or being high value is the value that you can provide through your mouthpiece, the conversation, the relationships that you're able to build. When talking to a girl, 80% of it is asking questions. Other 20% is talking about yourself, but 80% is just asking questions. The girl wants to talk about herself anyways. You just need to ask the questions, but don't go into it compiled with all these questions and she's talking and you're thinking about the next question you're about to fire off, because then you're just like, you're treating her just as like a test you need to pass. It's like, literally listen actively, and more often than not, you'll find and listen to something that you could elaborate on. Like, oh, you went to school here? Where are you from? What were you studying? Oh, you have friends there? How'd you guys become friends? Like, there's so many things that you could elaborate on when you're actively listening and not just hearing and trying to think about the next question you're going to be asking. There's no need to be talking the whole time, because if you're trying to convince this girl that you are worthy or that you are high value, you already lost. No one of high value needs to oversell themselves. Doing so just shows that you lack the confidence, because you're trying to end this conversation with this girl thinking of you as a high value person when you don't even think of that yourself. I like to say majority of the time, guys usually just talk themselves out of the relationship or the hookup, whatever it is that they're looking for, because they don't know how to just have a great conversation. Conversation is about you leading it, knowing what questions to ask. If you're a salesman, that's about the questions you're asking your potential client or whatever, so you know what they want. And it's not, you could say it's kind of manipulative, whatever you want to talk about, but the most interesting person is the most interested person. So just be interested in the girls you're talking to. If you're out and about, if you're in a job or whatever, be interested, and you'll be the most interesting person in that room. Adopt a mindset that the people that you're talking to, the girls, the job, that they're already sold. You don't have to be arrogant about this. You could walk in a way that you're confident and not be disrespectful, but you conduct your way. The questions that you ask all come from this mindset that they're already sold. So ingrain that in your head. When she's talking and you're talking to her, you're trying to figure out if she's worthy of your time and energy. If you're actually on your purpose and you're doing what you need to do, you're naturally going to have limited amount of time. You can't have a full schedule Monday through Sunday, any time for talking to females. Like, you just being that available shows that you are low value right there. So create a life that you're trying to build yourself up. You're your main priority. You need to read, you need to hit the gym, you need to be eating right, you need to know how to conduct yourself and enjoy your own time so that you feel valuable before you leave the house. No girl is out of your league. I hate when I hear men say like, this girl may be out of my league or she may be out of your league. There's no such thing as leagues. You think a girl thinks that way when she sees any guy that she's interested in, even if she's not even on the same level? No. A girl will always try to go after what she wants, regardless if she's been hitting the gym or her finances. She's gonna go after the guy because guys are dumb. I hate to say it, but us men, we're dumb. We're primal when we think about a lot of things. And majority of the time, we're not just gonna say no to a girl who's showing us interest. So they may try to convince you that they're worthy, and you might think that they are. And as time goes on, if you start to have a relationship with her, she'll start to tell you, like, you don't need to be going to the gym, you don't need to be doing this and that, and it makes you less desirable being with her. So you have to always know your value before you even go into a relationship, because if you go into a relationship or you talk to a girl who is considered to be lower value than you, you will naturally become lower value as well. Then you're gonna have to try to build yourself back up, your mindset, your body. You got the dad bod, the relationship bod. Like, don't fall into the trap of talking to a girl who is lower on the level that you think that you're on, and don't feel like any girl is out of your league. I always felt that I deserved the cream of the crop, no matter what my financial situation was. Years ago, probably 6-7 years ago, I was in a situation where I had to sleep on my cousin's basement, in her basement for a while, for about 9 months. But even then, I still felt worthy of the cream of the crop, and I was still dating girls that were making more than me, who people from the outside would probably say she was probably out of my league. But I never adopted that mindset that I allowed my financial situation to determine how valuable I deemed myself. I didn't take success to change my mind if I was worthy of any girl I was talking to. Money will only enhance your mindset. Never allow it to be your mindset to be reliant upon your financial solely. It should only be there to enhance it and confirm that you are on the right path and that you are making the next necessary steps to level up. When you provide value, when you're on your purpose, you're gonna naturally think highly of yourself. When you built up a business, when you built up a YouTube channel, when you've got your body in shape, you're naturally gonna have a natural swag to you that you're not trying to convince anyone that you are worthy. You already know your value. You spend majority of your time creating value in your life. You have a nice home, whatever it is. Your value should be intrinsic and never external. Have an abundance mindset and let the women find you. They're checking for you. If you're doing what you need to do, you're in shape, if you're out and about, you could scan wherever you're at and you could see the girls are looking your way, and it's up to you if you want to actually start talking to them, start a conversation with them. Like they're going to give you choosing signals when you walk in that you are of value. When you walk in with value, you walk straight to the bar, you get a drink, you're not scanning the place, you find your little corner, you chill, you vibe out. If a girl sees that and she sees that you walked in not trying to figure out who's there, she's going to be staring at you, hoping that you look her direction. And if you do, it's up to you to be like, all right, maybe wave her on down, or you just walk over there. But girls are always looking. They're always on the hunt for the top alpha male, the high value men. To wrap it up, like I said, men's value is not based on finances. It's based on their mindset, the charisma, what they could bring to the table. You're not low value if you're making 20, 30K a year. Only if you feel that you need to make 6 figures to attract women are you low value, because you're literally basing your value on your finances. You're disregarding the person who you are, your personality, the spirit that God had gifted you, and you're basing it all on your finances. And you don't want to attract a girl based on finances. Everything is better when you attract a girl from your personality, the spirit that you bring, your conversation, even the sex is going to be a lot better. Because if you ever with a girl who's with you solely for the money, it's going to be like a wham bam, thank you ma'am type relationship, sex. And you could get the girl, you could have sex, but there's going to come a time where she's going to be like, all right, like you said you made X and X type of money, right? We should go out to eat here. And then you start buying her this, buying her that, and you think that you have to do this because that's what you told her, that's what she wants, and you're just trying to make her happy. But if it never started that way, if she didn't even know what you did, and she just likes you because of your aura, your conversation, your charisma, she's gonna stick along and just enjoy your time regardless of where you're at, no matter your finances. If you have a great job, if you lose your job, she's gonna be there because she values you as a person. Some men have this mindset naturally, but if you need help, I'm always willing to help you guys build this up. And this is not about just building your value up, your mindset up to attract women. It's to build a better life for you. Everything else is secondary. You need to make sure you're enjoying your time. We're born here alone, we're gonna die here alone. So make sure that you enjoy your own time, then someone else will start to enjoy it with you. Every girl's not gonna like you anyway at the end of the day, and you gotta be okay with that. When you are high value, when you're worried about just yourself and going home, you come home, you read your books, you go to the gym, you're eating what you wanna eat, you're going where you wanna go. You're not trying to have everyone like you. You don't want everyone to like you, or you're a yes man, you're the nice guy. So make sure your value is stemming internally. If you need help with that, book a one-on-one consultation with me, providing the link below, and let's get it. Let's keep leveling up. But as always, to wrap this video up, just know that a belief may be comforting, but only their true experiences have become liberating. Grant yourself permission to level up. Until next time, it's your boy Salem. I'm out.